Hi friends, Miss Lisa's back to show you how to do a paper plate frog activity. Are you ready? You're going to need mom and dad to help with this one until you're able to paint and color it, because there's a couple steps that you'll need some help first. The supplies you will need are paper plate, some construction paper, some paint, and if you don't have paint, you could use a marker or crayons would be fine too. You will need a glue stick. Okay, if you don't have a paper plate for this project, it's no problem. Just grab a piece of paper and you can see the frog face on that, okay? And I'm going to show you how to make that face. So the first thing we do, I'm going to adjust the camera a little, is draw our frog on the paper plate. So I'm going to come across, I'm going to make 2 loops for the eyes. Come across the other way, okay? And then kind of make okay. So that's what it's going to look like so far. And that's the eyes for the frog. And then I'm going to take a black marker, or you could use a black crayon, and I'm going to color in the pupils of our froggy. Do you remember what Miss Lisa likes to do when I'm coloring and drawing with you guys? I make a little doot 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 doot. Okay. Now look, Mr. Froggy can see. Hello guys, how are you today? Ribbit, ribbit. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, and this is where you're going to need mom or dad or mom or pop, is a pair of scissors. And we're going to cut out our frog from the paper plate. And you just follow the lines that you drew. It's all that has to be cut. Come around. Okay, almost there. Okay, and then I'm going to go between the eyes very carefully and take out that extra little bit of white between the eyes. And pull it off. And there's the beginning of our frog. And like I said, if you don't have a paper plate, you will do the same thing on a piece of paper. Okay, you'll just draw the eyes and a line across the bottom of the face and just follow the lines to cut that out instead. The next step, once we have our frog cut out, is to take our marker or crayon, and Miss Lisa's going to use some green washable paint, and I'm just going to color in the bottom part of Mr. Frog. This is the fun part. You could, if you have some paint, you could use your fingers and do some finger painting like we do in our classroom. And very important step, and I forgot to tell you guys, is always put paper or something under your artwork so that you protect your table. And as you can see, Miss Lisa's is a mess because I've been doing lots of art and cubby pictures and things while we've been home to get our classroom all ready. So I don't want to get any paint or crayons and markers on my table. So Miss Lisa has a big piece of white table so that I don't mess anything up. Keep it nice and clean underneath. This is my art space. You know Miss Lisa loves her art. Okay, so now Mr. Frog has his color. And if you don't like green, guys, that's okay, because there's so many colors to frogs. There's brown frogs and yellow frogs and red frogs. So you can be creative and choose any color that you like. It doesn't have to be green, But you know, Kermie the Frog is my favorite, and he is green. So that's a pretty good idea of what it's going to look like once you paint or color it. Now, Miss Lisa did one ahead of time because if you use paint, it has to dry. So this one is dry and ready to go. So the next step is to make him smile. Frogs have to smile. So you take your black marker or crayon, and we're going to draw a cute little smile on Mr. Froggy. Hello. And the last step, Miss Lisa had a piece of construction paper, and I cut a strip. And if you don't have red, no worries. The paper that you cut away from the frog, if you use paper, just cut a white piece and color it red. And then we're going to roll it very gently. We're going to roll up that piece of paper and leave a little bit on the end. And here's where mommy and daddy, or mama and papa, or big brother or sister may have to help you. It's not hard, and I know you guys can do it, and it's lots of fun. So that's what it's going to look like, so that when you let go, it does that, right? So see that flat part? You take your frog, and you take your glue stick. And on your paper plate, we're going to put a little dab in the middle of Froggy's mouth. And take our red paper and put it down. And now, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. We have our paper plate frog. Isn't he cute? And you know why Frog has this silly tongue? Because what do frogs do? They use this tongue. They sit very quiet on their lily pads, and they wait. And they wait for a bug to fly by like a fly. Zzz. And out comes the tongue, and it's sticky, and it gets that fly, and it rolls it in its mouth, and that's Mr. Froggy's dinner. So I hope you enjoyed that arts and crafts. It was a lot of fun to make it with you. Please try it at home, and I know you're going to have lots of fun doing it. You can hang it from the ceiling if you make a little hole at the top of the frog and put a piece of string through it, or you can put it in your bedroom, tape it to your mirror or on your refrigerator, and see the happy little frog smiling at you every day. Take care, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to film a fun counting game and show you how to do hopscotch with some lily pads. See you later. Bye.